Hello and welcome everybody, this is TP Gaming coming to you from Dubai. And we have a regular schedule today, about 70 plus movements. But we do have the request of one of the viewers, Christian Manuel. So shout out to you, Christian. Hope you are well. Thank you for your requests. He's asked for a handful of airlines to be added to this schedule. These are the KLM 787-900, Air Canada 777 and 787s, Delta 777, Ethiopian Airbus 350, Kenya's Boeing 787-900, which doesn't exist. Kenya doesn't have a 787-900 in Tower 3D, only has a 787-800, so that one will be featured. South African Airlines Airbus 350, and finally some 737 Maxes from Fly Dubai, who are sitting around the back down there. So we got some Maxes down there, so let's check it out. We got some Saudi here, but these are not the ones Christian wanted to see. So we got Swiss here, we got Flynars, and we should have as our Air Canada flight here. And we got another Air Canada flight there. Well, we got this one here. No, that's a Cedar Jet. That'll come in a little later. Here we got a South African one. There's the KLM one. Cathay is the unregular one. Oh, sound is high. And there's the Ethiopian one. Heading over across. Let's have a look left. Okay, no one's coming. Have a look left. No one's coming. Okay, let's move down and then we shall see some Fly Dubai 737-800s. And then we got this one here, Somon Air Tajikistan. I haven't seen that one before. Probably would have had it, but who knows. And then we got another Fly Dubai, and this should be another South African flight. And indeed it isn't. It's a Delta flight. Okay, let's move across the back here, see if there's anything crazy going on. And we got all Emirates flights. Okay, good. All right, well, this is it. So let's get going. Get those screens on. We will be using runway 12 left for arrivals, and we'll be using 12 left probably not for departures because I think they'll be coming in too tight. So everything will have to leave on 12 right. We'll see how we go. We shouldn't have too many. I think it was only about 5 or 6 planes on this side here. So we'll just move them across. So let's unpause. Get ourselves the camera turned on. Time clock is running. Let's get KLM on their way. Without my ears falling off. KLM 6043 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground 12 right pushback approved. KLM 604 heavy.
Ground, Sky Dubai 1941 request pushback.
Sky Dubai 1941 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
12 right pushback approved. Sky Dubai 1941.
Ground, Emirates 374 Super request pushback.
Emirates 374 Super pushback approved. Expect runway 12
Ground,
right.
12 right pushback approved.
Wow, this is going
Emirates
crazy
374 Super.
Look at all
Ground,
these departures
Emirates
immediately.
606 heavy request pushback.
Emirates 606 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
12 right pushback approved.
This
Emirates
is,
606 heavy.
Look at these. Four of these at 5 p.m. And I didn't even program that. That is weird. And then it has number
Tower,
9, 10,
KLM
11, and 12.
160
So
heavy inbound runway 12
8.
left.
Strange. Okay, well, we'll take it as it comes. Or maybe we've got a couple of minutes of nothingness happening. So let's check out the KLM that Christian Manuel was looking at to see.
Ground,
There you
Emirates
go, Christian.
344 heavy
There it
request
is.
pushback.
You sitting there? Isn't it always usual that you always sit above the wings? Do you guys have that as well? Who was ready? Emirates 344. Emirates 344 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 344 heavy.
Make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see the aircrafts a lot better. That is the unusual. I don't like this airport. I mean, it is you know, it has this layout obviously, but it would be a lot better if it was possible to somehow
request taxi runway 12 right.
You know, not have such a long airport
Heavy request
diagonally.
taxi runway 12 right.
SkyDubai 1941 runway 12 right. KLM 6043 Heavy runway 12 right at Kilo 1.
Runway 12 right, Sky Dubai 1941.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 1, KLM 604 Heavy. Ground, Emirates 374 Super request taxi runway 12 right.
Tower,
it's going to be an
Sky
interesting
Dubai
schedule for you guys.
Inbound runway 12 left.
Who else is ready? Emirates. Emirates 374 Super, runway 12 right at Kilo 5 via Kilo.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 5 via Kilo, Emirates 374 Super.
That'll give the 344 Heavy the opportunity to twist and turn as he feels, as he's taxiing backwards, so you can easily just move around the back. Oh, we see the sun is going down now at 5 o'clock. It gets dark pretty early. Obviously no summer here, but usually around the equator the times are getting a lot closer. Which way are you going, buddy?
Ground, Emirates 344 Heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 344 Heavy runway 12 right at Kilo 4 via Zulu.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 4 via Zulu, Emirates 344 Heavy. Ground, Emirates 925 Heavy request pushback. Ground, Emirates 606 Heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 606 Heavy runway 12 right at Kilo 2.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 2, Emirates 606 Heavy.
So things will be interesting once the arrivals are coming down. As we can see, quite a few coming there. There's the KLM flight coming in as well. The other one's leaving. So plenty of people from the Netherlands.
Ground,
go on a
Emirates
shopping
522
tour.
Heavy request pushback.
Desert party. Emirates 522 Heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 522 Heavy.
Emirates 925 Heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 925 Heavy. Ground, Air Canada 1573 Heavy request pushback.
Air Canada 1573 Heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground,
Wow,
12 right pushback approved.
Schedule here.
Air Canada 1573 Heavy.
KLM 6043 Heavy, wind is 299 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for
We'll
takeoff.
get you going, buddy.
KLM 6043 Heavy. Tower,
So
Mahan
if
Air
this takes
61 Heavy
long
inbound
enough,
runway 12 left.
it couldn't be interesting. SkyDubai 1941, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Sky Dubai 1941.
KLM 160 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 299 at 3
Runway
knots.
12 left cleared to land. KLM 160 Heavy.
So unfortunately, it just may not be enough because we got our KLM departure here and we got the arrival. So I was hoping that we could get both aircrafts in one shot. In a way we do get them now, but they're just a little bit too far apart. A little bit unfortunate there. One of these things. Emirates 606 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 606 Heavy.
Tower, Sky Dubai 574 inbound runway 12 left.
Sky Dubai 620 runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 299
Runway
at 3 knots.
12 left, cleared to land. Sky Dubai 620.
Ground, Emirates 416 Heavy request pushback.
Pretty busy. Pretty busy, folks. Pretty busy. Emirates 416 Heavy pushback approved. Expect runway
Ground,
12 right.
12 right pushback approved. Emirates 416 Heavy. Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Emirates 416 Heavy. Ground.
What?
Sky Dubai
What do you
735 request pushback.
Emirates 416 Heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground. 12 right
What
pushback
is there to
approved.
misunderstand?
Emirates 416 Heavy.
Emirates 606 Heavy, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Sky Dubai 1941, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Emirates 416 Heavy.
Oh,
Runway
we got
12
a
right
different
cleared for
issue here.
takeoff. Emirates 606 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 620, take next available exit on left. Sky Dubai 735, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Sky Dubai 1941.
KLM 6043 Heavy, contact departure.
Take next available exit on left, Sky Dubai 620.
KLM 160 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 3 Kilo, Lima 1.
Ground. 12 right pushback approved. Sky Dubai 735. Contact departure. Good afternoon. KLM 604 Heavy. Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 3 Kilo Lima 1. KLM 160 Heavy. Ground. Emirates 925 Heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 925 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 5 via Juliet 3 Kilo.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 5 via Juliet 3 Kilo. Emirates 925 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 1941, wind is 299 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Sky Dubai 1941.
Ground. Emirates 522 Heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 522 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 3.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 3. Emirates 522 Heavy.
Mahan Air 61 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 299 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left clear to land. Mahan Air 61 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 620, taxi to apron via Papa.
Taxi to apron via Papa, Sky Dubai 620.
Emirates 344 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and
Ground.
right.
Air Canada 157 Heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 606 Heavy, contact departure.
Runway 12 right line up and wait. Emirates 344 Heavy.
Emirates 416 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Emirates
So what's
606
going on
Heavy.
here? Tug is
Ground.
dead.
12 right pushback approved. Emirates 416 Heavy. Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Emirates 416 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 1941, contact
Contact
departure.
departure. Good afternoon. Sky Dubai 1941.
Tower. Air Canada 3311 Heavy inbound runway 12 left.
Air Canada 1573 Heavy, runway 12 right.
Runway 12 right. Air Canada 157 Heavy.
Emirates 344 Heavy, wind is 299 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff. Emirates 344 Heavy.
Emirates 374 Super, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait. Emirates 374 Super.
Sky Dubai 574, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 299 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left clear to land. Sky Dubai 574.
Sky Dubai 574, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left. Sky Dubai 574.
Ground. Sky Dubai 735 request taxi runway 12 right.
Sky Dubai 735, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Sky Dubai 735.
Emirates.
Ground. Sky Dubai 6249 request pushback.
Ground,
Yeah,
Emirates
he's ready now.
524 Heavy request pushback.
Emirates 524 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12
Tower.
right.
Air Canada 90216 Heavy inbound runway 12 left.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 524 Heavy.
Mahan Air 61 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 1.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 1, Mahan Air 61 Heavy.
Emirates 374 Super, wind is 298 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Emirates 374 Super.
Air Canada 1573 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait, Air Canada 157 Heavy.
Emirates 344 Heavy, contact
departure. Good afternoon, Emirates 344 Heavy.
I'll do a manually pushback.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, Emirates 416 Heavy. Unable taxi, request detailed taxi instructions, Emirates 416 Heavy.
I probably will have to delete this aircraft, otherwise I'm going to get penalized
Tower,
after
German cargo
15
513
minutes
Heavy inbound runway 12
here.
left.
That is just not so good. Going back into the hard mode, hopefully. Should turn over in a second. How are we doing? Easy mode. And come on. Change over. Doesn't? Okay, well let's not worry about it then. Where else are we? Skydiving 574, taxi to apron via Papa 4
Going
Papa.
around runway 12 left, Air Canada 3311 Heavy.
Air Canada 3311 Heavy, contact departure.
Taxi to apron via Parker 4 Parker, Sky Dubai 574.
Air Canada 1573 Heavy, wind is 298 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, Air Canada 3311 Heavy.
Skydiving 6249, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 157 Heavy.
Emirates 374 Super, contact departure.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, Sky Dubai 6249er.
Skydiving 735, continue taxi.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, Emirates 374 Super.
Skydiving 735, hold short of taxiway Mike.
Continue taxi, Sky Dubai 735.
Emirates 9025 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Hold short of taxiway Mike 8, Sky Dubai 735. Runway 12 right line up and wait, Emirates 9025 Heavy.
So how's things coming along here now? Yeah, because that stupid Air Canada go around. I want to give him clearance to land only a few miles out, like around about
Ground,
5.
Emirates 524
I missed
Heavy
that one
request
due to
taxi
the
runway
deletion.
12 right.
Emirates 524 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 4.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 4, Emirates 524 Heavy.
Air Canada 90216 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 298 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left cleared to land.
And I'm pretty
Air
sure
Canada
the Air Canada
90216
flight
Heavy.
will come in. Emirates 9025 Heavy, wind is 298 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Emirates 9025 Heavy.
Ground.
Well, this is
Sky
interesting.
Dubai
I told him to
2540
hold
request pushback.
short of
Tower,
Mike.
Emirates 182 Heavy
Obviously
inbound
wasn't
runway
listening.
12 left.
Emirates 522 Heavy, runway 12
Runway
right,
12 right line up and wait, Emirates 522 Heavy. Ground, J0128 request pushback. Ground, Sky Dubai 6249er request taxi runway 12 right.
Skydiving 6249, continue
Continue
taxi.
taxi, Sky Dubai
Skydiving
6249er.
735, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Sky Dubai 735.
Air Canada 1573 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Air Canada 157 Heavy.
So is everything moving now? Yes. J0128 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, J0128.
Emirates 522 Heavy, wind is 298 at 3 knots. Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Emirates 522 Heavy.
Emirates 524 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 524 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 6249er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Sky Dubai 6249er.
Emirates 925 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Emirates 925 Heavy.
German Cargo 513 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 298 at 3
Runway
knots.
12 left, clear to land, German Cargo 513 Heavy. Ground, Delta 47 Heavy, request pushback.
Delta 47 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right, pushback approved, Delta 47 Heavy.
Tower, Kenya 60 Tree Heavy inbound runway 12 left.
Sky Dubai 2540, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Sky Dubai 2540.
Sky Dubai 735, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Sky Dubai 735.
Emirates 524 Heavy, wind is 298 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Emirates 524 Heavy.
So what's the story with our Jazeera? Ready to rumble or what? Now he is. Yeah, just push that truck out of the way here. Emirates 522 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Emirates 522 Heavy.
Air Canada 9021 Heavy, Air Canada 9016 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 1.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 1, Air Canada 9216 Heavy.
Ground, Emirates 500 Super, request pushback.
Emirates 500 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 12
Ground,
right.
12 right, pushback approved, Emirates 500 Super. Ground, Emirates 905 Heavy, request pushback.
Emirates 905 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12
Ground,
right.
12 right, pushback approved, Emirates 905 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 735, wind is 298 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff, Sky Dubai 735.
Sky Dubai 6249, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Sky Dubai 6249er.
German Cargo 513 Heavy, taxi to apron via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 1 Kilo.
Taxi to apron via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 1 Kilo, German Cargo 513 Heavy.
Emirates 524 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, Emirates 524 Heavy.
Ground, Delta 47 Heavy, request taxi runway 12 right.
Jazeera 128, runway 12 right.
Runway 12 right, J0128.
Emirates 182 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 297 at 3
Runway
knots.
12 left, clear to land, Emirates 182 Heavy.
Ground,
Our
Sky
first
Dubai
Emirates arrival for the day.
2540, request taxi runway 12 right.
Sky Dubai 2540, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Sky Dubai 2540.
Sky Dubai 6249, wind is 297 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff, Sky Dubai 6249er. Ground,
So is our Emirates
J0128,
flight
request
finally
taxi runway 12 right.
pushing back as well, he is, good. Sky Dubai 735, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Sky Dubai 735.
Delta 47 Heavy, runway 12 right.
Runway 12 right, Delta 47 Heavy. Tower, Speedbird 109er Heavy inbound runway 12 left. Ground, Emirates 500 Super, request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 500 Super, runway 12 right at Kilo 5.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 5, Emirates 500 Super.
Kenya 603 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 298 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left cleared to land, Kenya 60 Tree Heavy.
Sky Dubai
Tower,
2540, and
Air
I'm going to
Canada
hold
Tree
you there until the
311
other
Heavy
ones got
inbound runway
passed.
12 left.
Never know with these folks.
Ground, Emirates 905 Heavy, request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 905 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 3.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 3, Emirates 905 Heavy.
J0128, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, J0128.
Skydubay 6249er, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Sky Dubai 6249er.
Emirates 182 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 13 Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 13 Bravo, Emirates 182 Heavy.
Maybe the safer way to go. And how's our situation with these two folks here? I think that's going to be a perfect situation for a disaster. Emirates 905 Heavy, hold short of, actually, Emirates 905 Heavy, hold position.
Unable to comply, Emirates 905 Heavy.
Because you never know, if we ask him to stop here,
Emirates
then
905
part
Heavy.
of this
Tower, Air Canada Tree 531 Heavy, inbound
wing
runway
is going
12
to
left.
touch him or not, so we just
Ground,
hold him short.
Springbok
there.
143 Heavy,
Enough.
request pushback.
Springbok 143 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right, pushback approved. Springbok 143 Heavy.
Skydubay 2540, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Sky Dubai 2540.
20128, wind is 298 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff, J0128.
Emirates 905 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Emirates 905 Heavy.
So things are moving along, singing a song. Hope you enjoy. So far, Speedbird 109 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 298 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left, cleared to land, Speedbird 109er Heavy.
Kenya 603 Heavy, taxi to apron via Kilo 7 Zulu.
Taxi to apron via Kilo 7 Zulu, Kenya 603 Heavy.
Emirates 500 Super, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Emirates 500 Super.
Delta 47 Heavy, continue taxi.
Delta 47 Heavy.
Tower, Emirates 319er Super, inbound runway 12 left.
That's very nice. Our schedule is not too heavy, so we can do a little bit of crossing of 12 right. Emirates 500 Super, wind is 298 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff, Emirates 500 Super.
Emirates 905 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Emirates 905 Heavy.
J0128, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, J0128.
Kenya 603 Heavy.
Ground, Springbok 143 Heavy, request taxi
runway
runway 12 right.
Look at this. Look at this beautiful
Ground,
airlines here.
Cathay 738 Heavy, request
Kenya
pushback.
Airways, the pride of
Ground,
Africa.
Sky Dubai 339 request
Shout out to
pushback.
Forward Pound Gunway and his friends. Kenya 603 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Kenya 603 Heavy.
Springbok 143 Heavy, runway 12 right.
Runway 12 right, Springbok 143 Heavy.
Air Canada 3311 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 298 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left, cleared to land, Air Canada 3311 Heavy.
Cathay 90216. Oh no, Cathay 738 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right, pushback approved.
Go.
Cathay 738 Heavy.
Skydubay 339er, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right, pushback approved. Sky Dubai 339er.
Emirates 905 Heavy, wind is 298 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff, Emirates 905 Heavy.
Speedbird 109 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 3.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima Tree, Speedbird 109er Heavy. Ground, IFLI 22 request pushback.
Emirates 500 Super, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Emirates 500 Super.
iFly 22, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, IFLI 22.
Sky Dubai 2540, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Sky Dubai 2540.
Tower, Emirates 126 heavy inbound runway 12 left.
Air Canada 3531 heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 298 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left clear to land, Air Canada 3531 heavy.
Seeing Dubai here in the distance. Got the outskirts here. And then we've got downtown Dubai. But we do not have any Burj Al Arab. Emirates 182 heavy,
Say
continue
again,
taxi.
Emirates 182 heavy. Tower, SpiceJet 7 inbound runway 12 left.
Emirates 182 heavy, continue
taxi. Emirates 182 heavy.
Ground, Sky Dubai 339 request taxi runway 12 right.
Sky Dubai 339 runway 12 right via November 4.
Runway 12 right via November 4, Sky Dubai 339.
Ground, Cathay 738 heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Cathay 738 heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo, Cathay 738 heavy.
Emirates 905 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Emirates 905 heavy.
Sky Dubai 2540, wind is 299 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for
Runway
takeoff.
12 right cleared for takeoff. Sky Dubai 2540.
Delta 47 heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait, Delta 47 heavy.
Emirates 319 super, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 299 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left cleared to land. Emirates 319 super.
Ground, NAS Express 510 request pushback.
Air Canada 3311 heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 1.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 1, Air Canada 3311 heavy. Ground, IFLI 22 request taxi runway 12 right.
iFly 22 runway 12 right at Kilo 1 via Kilo.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 1 via Kilo, IFLI 22. Ground, Air Canada 442 heavy request pushback.
NAS Express 510 pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, NAS Express 510.
Air Canada 3531 heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 3.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 3, Air Canada 3531 heavy.
Sky Dubai 2540, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Sky Dubai 2540.
Delta 47 heavy, wind is 299 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Delta 47 heavy.
Springbok 143 heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait, Springbok 143 heavy.
Sky Dubai 339, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Sky Dubai 339.
Air Canada 442 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, Air Canada 442 heavy.
Emirates 126 heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 299 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left cleared to land. Emirates 126 heavy.
Emirates 319 super, taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 7.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 7. Emirates 319 super.
Tower, Emirates 56 super inbound runway 12 left.
Everything's looking good, as far as I can say. Springbok 143 heavy, wind is 299 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Springbok 143 heavy.
Look at this, sun is setting, aircrafts moving everywhere, international, domestic, we got them all. Cathay 738 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Cathay 738 Heavy.
Delta 47 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Delta 47 Heavy.
I-Fly 22, continue
Continue
taxi.
taxi. IFLY 22.
SpiceJet 7, runway 12 left, clear to land. Wind is 299 at 3
Runway
knots.
12 left, clear to land. SpiceJet 7.
Skydubite 339, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Sky Dubai 339er.
Cathay 738 Heavy, wind is 299 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Cathay 738 Heavy.
NAS Express 510, runway 12 right.
Runway 12 right. NAS Express 510.
Springbok 143 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Springbok 143 Heavy.
Emirates 126 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 7.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 7, Emirates 126 Heavy.
Ground. NAS Express 510, request taxi runway 12 right. Tower. UPS 10 Heavy, inbound runway 12 left. Ground. Air Canada 442 Heavy, request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 319 Super, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Emirates 319er Super.
So, now we've got a couple more arrivals coming in.
Ground.
Coming in
Emirates
awkward
532
today.
Heavy, request pushback.
Emirates 532 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground. 12 right, pushback approved. Emirates 532 Heavy.
Skydubite 339, wind is 299 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Sky Dubai 339er.
NAS Express 510, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. NAS Express 510.
Cathay 738 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Cathay 738 Heavy.
Air Canada 442 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 2.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 2. Air Canada 442 Heavy.
SpiceJet 7, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 1.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 1. SpiceJet 7.
Emirates 56 Super, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 299 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left, cleared to land, Emirates 56 Super.
Emirates 126 Heavy,
Continue
continue
taxi,
taxi.
Emirates 126 Heavy.
Tower. Springbok 307 Heavy, inbound runway 12 left. Ground. Emirates 821 Heavy, request pushback.
Emirates 821 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right via Juliet 3.
Ground. 12 right via Juliet Tree, pushback
Have to
approved.
turn them around.
Emirates 821 Heavy.
Because of these two aircrafts coming in here, so they will just block each other. So we'll just move them around the back whilst they're coming in around like this. NAS Express 510, wind is 299 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. NAS Express 510.
I-Fly 22, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. IFLY 22.
Skydubite 339er, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Sky Dubai 339er.
Tower. Emirates 152 Heavy,
Another
inbound runway
two,
12
get
left.
ready. He's ready now. Emirates 532 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 5.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 5. Emirates 532 Heavy. Ground. Emirates
painting an
532
S
Heavy,
here.
request taxi runway 12 right.
I-Fly 22, wind is 300 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. IFLY 22.
NAS Express 510, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, NAS Express 510.
One of the Air Canada flights from
Ground,
Christian
Ethiopian
Manuel.
4971 heavy request pushback.
And we got the Ethiopian as well now, so it's coming up. Ethiopian 4971 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right
All
pushback
right
approved.
around the back.
Ethiopian 4971 heavy.
As our Airbus 350-900. We got the phone number here in the back, or what's that? No, just some graffiti. No, I don't know what that means. So if anybody knows what it means, put it down in the comment section. Oh, we got another one in the back there. I didn't see that one before.
Ground,
His
Emirates
lights are
821
on.
heavy
It's gonna
request
be ready
taxi
soon.
runway 12 right.
Emirates 56 Super, taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 7.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 7, Emirates 56 Super.
Emirates 821 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 4 via Kilo.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 4 via Kilo, Emirates 821 heavy.
UPS 10 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land.
Runway 12 left clear to land, UPS 10 heavy. Tower, Sky
That
Dubai
was
1374 request pushback.
Air Canada 442 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait, Air Canada 442 heavy.
iFly 22, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, IFLY 22.
Sky Dubai 1374, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Tower, 12 right pushback approved, Sky Dubai 1374.
Springbok 307 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 3003 knots.
Runway 12 left clear to land,
We got
Springbok
all the threes.
307 heavy.
Air Canada 442 Heavy, wind is 3003 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 442 heavy. Ground, Ethiopian 4971 heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Ethiopian 4971 Heavy, runway 12 right via Kilo.
Runway 12 right via Kilo, Ethiopian 4971 heavy.
Emirates 532 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 532 heavy.
Emirates 56 Super, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Emirates 56 Super.
Ground, Emirates 512 heavy request pushback. Tower, Sky Dubai 6646 inbound runway 12 left. Ground, Emirates 432 heavy request pushback.
Emirates 152 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 3003 knots.
Runway 12 left clear to land, Emirates 152 heavy.
UPS 10 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 9er, Mike Lima 1 Kilo.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 9er, Mike Lima 1 Kilo, UPS 10 heavy.
Ground, Soman Air 106 request pushback.
Solomon Air 106, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Soman Air 106.
Emirates 512 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, Emirates 512 heavy.
Emirates 432 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12
Ground,
right.
12 right pushback approved, Emirates 432 heavy.
Air Canada 442 Heavy, contact departure.
Good afternoon, Air Canada 442 heavy.
Sky Dubai 1374, runway 12 right via November 4.
Runway 12 right via November 4, Sky Dubai 1374.
Emirates 532 Heavy, wind is 3003 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff. Emirates 532 heavy.
Tower, Sky Dubai 1374 request taxi runway 12 right. Tower, Emirates 605 heavy inbound runway 12 left.
Springbok 307 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 3.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 3, Springbok 307 heavy.
Emirates 622 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, Emirates 622 heavy. Ground, Emirates 622 Heavy request pushback.
So who's going to be first? Ethiopian or Emirates 821?
Ground, Soman Air 106 request taxi runway 12 right.
Soman Air 106 runway 12 right via November 4.
Runway 12 right via November 4, Soman Air 106.
Emirates 821 Heavy runway 12 right, line up and
Runway
wait.
12 right, line up and wait.
Looks like
Emirates
you've
821
won the
Heavy.
race. Emirates 152 Heavy taxi to terminal via Mike 14 Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 14 Bravo, Emirates 152 Heavy.
Emirates 532 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Emirates 532 Heavy.
Tower, Sky Dubai 447 inbound runway 12 left. Ground, Emirates 512 Heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 512 Heavy runway 12 right at Kilo 5 via Zulu 15 Kilo.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 5 via Zulu 15 Kilo, Emirates 512 Heavy.
That's probably not possible. Yeah, it's this line here, but he can't turn around, so we'll just have to go and wait and see until he gets pushed back. Hopefully he will be in a second, because I don't see any movement there at all at the moment. Emirates 821 Heavy, wind is 301 at 3 knots, runway 12 right cleared for
Runway
takeoff.
12 right cleared for takeoff, Emirates 821 Heavy.
Ethiopian 4971 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Ethiopian 4971 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 6646, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 301 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left clear to land, Sky Dubai 6646.
Sky Dubai 6646, take next Sky Dubai 6646, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Sky Dubai 6646.
Sky Dubai 1374, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Sky Dubai 1374. Ground, Emirates 622 Heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 622 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 3 via Zulu.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 3 via Zulu, Emirates 622 Heavy.
So are you moving or not? Looks like we have some hesitancy. Emirates 512 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 5.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 5, Emirates 512 Heavy.
Hopefully it's going to work. Emirates 605 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 301 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left clear to land, Emirates 605 Heavy.
Ethiopian 4971 Heavy, wind is 301 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for
Runway
takeoff.
12 right cleared for takeoff, Ethiopian 4971 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 1374, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Sky Dubai 1374.
Salmon Air 106, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Soman Air 106.
Salmon Air. Oh, right. So probably Somalia? No, it's Tajikistan, sorry. That was the one we were looking for in the beginning. Emirates 821 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Emirates 821 Heavy.
Emirates 622 Heavy, hold position.
Hold position, Emirates 622 Heavy. Tower,
Probably too late.
Emirates 246 Super inbound runway 12 left.
Look at the shade. See, it's stopping now. And I have to delete an aircraft again. This is just so stupid. If I didn't stop him, he would have run right into him. It's just ridiculous. This is just so ridiculous. Emirates 512 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Emirates 512 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 1374, wind is 301 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Sky Dubai 1374.
Sky Dubai 6646, taxi to apron via November 5 Alpha November Papa 2.
Taxi to apron via November 5 Alpha November Papa 2, Sky Dubai 6646.
Ethiopian 4971 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Ethiopian 4971 Heavy.
Emirates 605 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 13 Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 13 Bravo, Emirates 605 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 447 runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 301 at 3
Runway
knots.
12 left, clear to land, Sky Dubai 447.
Sky Dubai 447, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Sky Dubai 447.
Someone Air 106, wind is 301 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff. Soman Air 106.
Ground, Emirates 432 Heavy, request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 432 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 5.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 5,
Now we-
Emirates 432 Heavy.
Emirates 152 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Emirates
I'll get you
152
across.
Heavy.
Sky Dubai 1374, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Sky Dubai 1374.
By the
Ground,
time someone
Swiss
Air gets
242
there,
Heavy,
I
request
mean, he'd
pushback.
be... Swiss 242 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right, pushback approved.
We'll just check
Swiss
out this
242
situation here. Gives us
Tower,
a wonderful
Italy
view
63
of this
inbound, runway 12
situation.
left.
That someone
Tower,
Air is
Emirates
going to
568 Heavy,
start
request pushback.
accelerating. He's just still turning around, and now he's equal to the line, and he'll start accelerating now. So we did a safe crossing. I'm pretty sure that will be okay. If not, tough cookie. Emirates 568 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway
Tower,
12 right.
12 right, pushback approved, Emirates 568 Heavy. Tower, Kenya 601 Heavy, request pushback.
Emirates 512 Heavy, runway 12 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Emirates 512 Heavy.
Kenya 601 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Tower, 12 right, pushback approved, Kenya 601 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 447, taxi to terminal via Papa 4 Papa.
Taxi to terminal via Papa 4 Papa, Sky Dubai 447.
Emirates 246 Super, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 301 at 3 knots.
Runway 12 left, clear to land, Emirates 246 Super.
Tower, Delta 1322 Heavy inbound runway 12 left.
Emirates 512 Heavy, wind is 301 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff, Emirates 512 Heavy.
Someone Air 106, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Soman Air 106.
Ground, Cedar Jet 429er, request pushback.
Cedar Jet 429er, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right, pushback approved, Cedar Jet 429er.
Emirates 432 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Emirates 432 Heavy.
Run away, ahead, run away. Run away! Emirates 605 Heavy,
Continue taxi, Emirates 605 Heavy. Ground, Swiss 242 Heavy, request taxi runway 12 right.
Swiss 242 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Swiss 242 Heavy. Tower, Emirates 568 Heavy, request taxi runway 12 right.
Emirates 568 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 5.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 5, Emirates 568 Heavy.
Emirates 432 Heavy, wind is 302 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for
Runway
takeoff.
12 right, cleared for takeoff, Emirates 432 Heavy.
Swiss 242 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Swiss 242 Heavy.
Emirates 512 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Emirates 512 Heavy. Tower,
It's getting
Gulf Air
darker and
515
darker.
inbound runway 12 left. Tower, Kenya 601 Heavy
Oh,
request
got a
taxi
Gulf Air
runway
leaving
12
as well,
right.
I think. Kenya 601 Heavy, runway 12 right via Zulu 4 Kilo.
Runway 12 right via Zulu 4 Kilo, Kenya 601 Heavy.
iFly 63, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 302 at 3
Runway
knots.
12 left clear to land, IFLY 63.
Emirates 246 Super, taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 10.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 10, Emirates 246 Super.
Ground, Saudia 553 Heavy request pushback.
Saudia 553 Heavy pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, Saudia 553 Heavy.
Swiss 242 Heavy, wind is 302 at 3 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Swiss 242 Heavy. Ground, Cedar Jet 429er request taxi runway 12 right.
Cedar Jet 429er, runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Zulu 6.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Zulu 6, Cedar Jet 429er.
Emirates 432 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Emirates 432 Heavy. Ground, Jordanian 615 request pushback.
Jordanian 615, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, Jordanian 615.
Tower, Sky Dubai 173 request pushback.
Skydubai 173, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Tower, 12 right pushback approved, Sky Dubai 173.
Emirates 568 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait, Emirates 568 Heavy.
Delta 132 Heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 302 at 4 knots.
Runway 12 left cleared to land, Delta 1322 Heavy.
Delta 1322 Heavy, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Delta 1322 Heavy.
Hope you guys can see everything. Kenya 601 Heavy, runway 12 right, line up and
Runway
wait.
12 right line up and wait, Kenya 601 Heavy.
Emirates 568 Heavy, wind is 302 at 4 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Emirates 568 Heavy.
iFly 63, taxi to terminal via Mike Lima 1 Kilo.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Lima 1 Kilo, IFLY 63.
Swiss 242 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Swiss 242 Heavy.
Saudia 553 Heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo
Runway
1.
12 right at Kilo 1, Saudia 553 Heavy.
Gulf Air 515, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 302
Runway
at 4 knots.
12 left clear to land, Gulf Air 515. Tower, Sky Dubai 9er 6 inbound runway 12 left.
Ground, Saudia 553 Heavy request taxi runway 12 right.
Ground, Emirates 360 Heavy request pushback.
Emirates 360 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved, Emirates 360 Heavy.
Emirates 246 Super, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Emirates 246 Super.
Tower, Sky Dubai 173 request taxi runway 12 right.
Ground, Jordanian 615 request taxi runway 12 right.
Jordanian 615, runway 12 right via Zulu 6.
Runway 12 right via Zulu 6, Jordanian 615.
Kenya 601 Heavy, wind is 302 at 4 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Kenya 601 Heavy.
Cedar Jet 429er, runway 12 right, line up and
Runway
wait.
12 right line up and wait, Cedar Jet 429er. Tower, Air Canada 621 Heavy request pushback.
Tower, Emirates 140 Super inbound runway 12 left.
Emirates 568 Heavy, contact
Contact
departure.
departure, goodbye, Emirates 568 Heavy.
Unfortunately, Air Canada will have to wait there for a second. Sky Dubai 173, runway 12 right via November 4.
Runway 12 right via November 4, Sky Dubai 173.
Delta 1322 heavy, taxi to apron via November Papa 6 Papa.
Taxi to apron via November Papa 6 Papa, Delta 1322 heavy.
Cedar Jet 429, wind is 301 at 4 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff. Cedar Jet 429er.
Saudia 553 heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Saudia 553 heavy.
Gulf Air 515, taxi to terminal via Mike Lima 1 kilo.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Lima 1 kilo, Gulf Air 515.
Air Canada 621 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 12 right.
Tower, 12 right pushback approved, Air Canada 621 heavy.
Kenya 601 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Kenya 601 heavy. Tower, Ethiopian 1621 heavy inbound runway 12 left.
It's going to be interesting that Sky Dubai flight coming in could turn left into November 4. I saw that before, so I'm going to divert him to November 5 Alpha just to make sure that the Sky Dubai is not going to turn in here and him turning the other way around. And of course for us giving a head nose causing a deletion. Cedar Jet 429er,
Contact departure, good afternoon, Cedar Jet 429er.
Saudia 553 heavy, wind is 301 at 4 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff. Saudia 553 heavy.
Sky Dubai 996, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 301 at 4 knots.
Runway 12 left clear to land, Sky Dubai 996.
Sky Dubai 996, exit at taxiway November 5 Alpha.
Exit at taxiway November 5 Alpha, Sky Dubai 996.
So we only have those two pushbacks at the moment. Quite amazed how calm this schedule actually is. Jordanian 615, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Jordanian 615.
So what's the matter with our Air Canada flight? One of our 777s that have been requested. Slowly but gradually pushing himself backwards for a very, very long stint. Oh, Sky Dubai just moves across. 173, just crossing the runway. Not worrying about the other one arrival. That's quite interesting. I call that using the aggressive route. Saudia 553 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Saudia 553 heavy.
And Sky Dubai is turning right at, what is this? This is Mike 5 Alpha. I said November 5 Alpha, but maybe I did say Mike. Sky Dubai 996, taxi to apron via Mike 2.
Taxi to apron via Mike 2, Sky Dubai 996.
Emirates 360 heavy, runway 12 right at Kilo 5.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 5, Emirates 360 heavy.
Emirates 140 super, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 301 at 4 knots.
Runway 12 left cleared to land, Emirates 140 super.
Jordanian 615, wind is 301 at 4 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Jordanian 615.
Air Canada 621 heavy, runway 12 right via Zulu 6.
Runway 12 right via Zulu 6, Air Canada 621 heavy. Tower, Sky Dubai 736 inbound runway 12 left.
Sky Dubai 173, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Sky Dubai 17 tree.
Ethiopian 162 on heavy, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 301 at 4 knots.
Runway 12 left cleared to land, Ethiopian 1621 heavy. Ground, Emirates 360 heavy, request taxi runway 12 right. Tower, Air Canada 621 heavy, request taxi runway 12 right.
Yeah. Done that forever, ages ago. So let's get those departures going. Sky Dubai 173, wind is 301 at 4 knots, runway 12 right cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff. Sky Dubai 17 tree.
So it seems like our last two departures, not including this one that we see here right now. We can see the big Emirates Super there on the left hand side. Emirates 140 Super, taxi to terminal via Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Mike.
Yeah.
Emirates 140
Couldn't see
Super.
it. This
Tower,
was on my
Emirates
secondary
762
screen
Super
right
inbound
here,
runway 12
and I
left.
couldn't see what taxiway it was behind. So, one of these things. Jordanian 615, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jordanian 615.
Sky Dubai 999, hold short of taxiway
Hold
kilo.
short of taxiway kilo, Sky Dubai 996.
Look at this wonderful view here. Still a lot of speed there. Slowing down now. Air Canada 621 heavy, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait, Air Canada 621 heavy.
Sky Dubai 173, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. Sky Dubai 17 tree.
I think we can go into a double speed situation here now. Ethiopian 162 and heavy, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 1.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 1, Ethiopian 1621 heavy.
Sky Dubai 736, runway 12 left, clear to land, wind is 301 at 4
Runway
knots.
12 left cleared to land, Sky Dubai 736.
Air Canada 621 heavy, wind is 301 at 4 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 621 heavy.
Sky Dubai 736, take next available exit on left.
Take next available exit on left, Sky Dubai 736.
And these should be our last two arrivals. So we timed that pretty good, I would suggest, and suppose, and hope. And then we already passed the hour. Of course, we always lose a few minutes in the introduction, but we'll just look over the shoulder of this arrival here. Still see a bit of movements here on the right hand side. Emirates 360 heavy, wind is 301 at 4 knots, runway 12 right clear for
Runway
takeoff.
12 right cleared for takeoff, Emirates 360 heavy.
Emirates 762 Super, runway 12 left clear to land, wind is 301 at 4 knots.
Runway 12 left cleared to land, Emirates 762 Super.
Air Canada 621 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good evening, Air Canada 621 heavy.
So let's do the final departure and final arrivals. Sky Dubai 736, taxi to apron via November 5 Alpha November, Papa 2 Alpha.
Taxi to apron via November 5 Alpha November Papa 2 Alpha, Sky Dubai 736.
So let's swap over the Super and watch the departure coming here on the right hand side, accelerating hard and fast. Emirates 140 Super, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Emirates 140 Super.
Emirates 360 heavy,
Contact departure, good evening, Emirates 360 heavy.
Emirates 762 Super, taxi to terminal via Mike 14 Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 14 Bravo, Emirates 762 Super.
Emirates 762 Super, hold short of
Hold
taxiway
short
November.
of taxiway November, Emirates 762 Super.
And then we'll just turn everything off. Oh, we can leave the lights on. You can leave your lights on. So, but we can speed things up just a little bit here to make it actually look like, what is it? Where are we? Okay, we need to get informations from him. So he's moving at 20 knots here in the direction of compass heading 123. We are here at 0 altitude. He's on his way to the terminal, and the trick was he landed. Isn't that wonderful? So folks, I hope you have enjoyed this session, another session, and if you did, please like down below, hit that like button, please subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome to you all new subscribers who've recently subscribed, and the sun is halfway down, so what better is there to say that this has been another presentation of TP Gaming, and until the next time, I wish you guys all the very, very best. Be as fortunate as you can be. Give it your best shot. And we just see some kamikaze riding here. And until the next time, thank you very much and bye-bye.